Gentlemen, welcome to my channel. This is Animal Lovers Epic. Today we will react on a video, a compilation video about cats and dogs. So welcome once again. Welcome to my channel. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe my channel, Animal Lovers Epic. This channel is all about talking about animals, compilation videos about animals, different animals, wild animals, domestic animals. So it's all about animals lovers. This channel is only for animal lovers, so it's all about animals, talking about animals. So our today's video is a new video about cats and dogs, which is a compilation video, fun video, amazing, lovely, cute videos of cats and dogs. So enough talking. So we'll directly jump to the video. Okay. Can you imagine how an animal is just singing like us, like as a human being? Any animal can just impersonate and just understand the lyrics, understand the entire music, and try to sing. Can you imagine? By the way, cats are very interesting, very smart animals. So similar to other type of animals, and they are better than again other type of animals, particularly when we compare cat and dogs. Cats are very much smart when compared to particularly the dog. Why? Because there are over or it's around 300 million neurons in their brain. So, and imagine these 300 million neurons help them to just solve any problem, to think, to learn even. Okay, so the cats are, when you say the cats are very smart, because of this reason, there are 300 millions on their neurons, on their brain. There are 300 million, more than 300 million neurons is available. So this helps them to solve any complex problems. So when you compare this feature with the dogs have around 160 million neurons in their mind. So when you compare by using this only tiny feature, so cats are very much smart when you compare them dog. This dog is also very beautiful. Two dogs are playing. This cat is playing and he's just grabbing some toy. Do you aware about this important, interesting fact about a cat? Cat sleeps for around 30 to 60 hours a day per day. So entirely for their life cycle, for their lifetime, they will sleep at around 70% of their life. So this is very funny and this is very interesting facts about a cat. And another important, interesting information about cat is a cat can jump up to 60 times their height. So that they love to jumping and they can jump a lot when you compare with other animals and when you compare to people's. So cats can jump up to 6 times their height. So that's very interesting. Now here playing. He's just closing the door. He's just now this object, this dog is just holding an object. Now this cat is afraid of a toy. The puppy is playing. A friendly dog and cat. By the way, for your information, dogs basically most of the time dogs consider any animals or the people or the humans they consider as their friend. So what does it mean? So the dogs see you if you are the owner of them. If you just adopt a dog, that dog see you. He just see just like his family. Not just he is visualizing and considered you as a human or a people. So that dog, your dog, is considered you as his friend. He considered you as even a dog. Okay, so that's how these animals, particularly the dogs, visualize people or whatever any animal or whatever any object they are just communicating. So they consider it as their people. I mean, they consider it as their own friend. That means they consider as their own species as a dog. Okay, that's that's also happen with other animals as well. So the dog here, as we see, he is playing with the cat. So he visualizes this cat as a dog, or he just visualizes this cat as his friend, his family. So that's how most of the dogs visualize the environment, whatever any people, whatever any person, or whatever any animal in front of them, if they are playing with that people or with that person or with that animal, they consider it as their family. So this dog is, I think, he's in a bus or he's doing something. Now this person still wanted to just be in the ground. Now this cat is playing with some object. By the way, I told you last time, dogs like swimming, dogs like uh, water, they prefer to swim, to wash, so they like washing. Okay, so that's most of the dogs want is like this one. When you just particularly compare this dogs particularly with cats, the cats, most of the cats doesn't want to just wash by using water. They don't like that much water. But when it comes to dogs, they like more than the cats. They like water more than the cats. They prefer to swim. They like most of the dogs prefer to swim. They are favorite to swim. So that's the main difference. Again, dogs are lovely. I told you before, they are very friendly animals, and the very important, very unique, interesting facts about dogs are they have a very strong capability of, or they have a strong ability of smelling. So they smell, their smelling ability is very much strong. So like dogs can smell anything, anything that we want. We want them to smell. So they smell anything even up to 40 feet underground. So that's very huge in terms of language. So they have a capability, or they have an ability to smell 40 feet underground. That's very interesting. So dogs can't even smell human fingerprints. Okay, maybe it might be the footprint, it might be the hand fingerprint, or whatever, anything. The dogs have a capability, or they have an ability to smell human fingerprints that are 1 week old. So as much as that fingerprint is up to 1 week, so they have an ability to sniff and detect that person's fingerprint. So that's a very interesting feature, very interesting behavior of dogs. That's why I like dogs very much. So as you see here, the owner of this dog is trying to clean his dog. Oh my goodness, this dog is a giant dog. Again, he's trying to mowing, right? So as I told you, particularly, as you see here, he's trying to mow. So all dogs, we can say all dogs are directly descended from the family of wolves, or we can say that dogs is also one of the family of wolves. So as you see here, he's somehow trying to mow similar to the wolves. So they have a very direct descendant of that wolf. So this dog is trying to eat whatever anything the owner is brought.
你好，我是
Oh,
很高兴我能够遇见你，想要躲在你的旁
owner care a lot for this dog.
Waiter，你是不是弄错了？好像我没有点这个包，又爱又胖又。
A child dog and mommy. By the way, dogs are also like if you just care to them, they really like you. So as you see here, this dog is very much comfortable, and the owner of this dog is touching him. This dog is playing with his owner. You see, you can't even train the dog. As you see here, this dog is very much interesting to play with his owner. So dogs can also easily learn. Dogs can easily learn to do different tasks. As you see here, even the dogs can even easily learn to dance. They can play to do whatever any specific tasks that you just teach them. They can also do any tasks that that particular human can teach their dogs to do any amazing or any unbelievable tasks. They can willingly and they can knowingly understand the situation. So that's how I like about the dogs. when you try to train dogs or whatever any animal that you want to teach, uh, but as you see here, particularly for the dog, there is a way of learning called reinforcement learning. That's how you teach your pets. So if they are just willingly accepted your and if you are just willingly do the tasks that you are asking them, so if you are correctly do that task in the first place, if they are willingly do that task, and if they after they are doing that task, if they are successfully handling the situation, then you will give them some reward. So in a way of rewarding and punishing, if you just teach your pets, that's the way of teaching your pets. So that's called reinforcement learning. As you see here, the owner just throws the ball, and the dog is just running and picking that ball and comes in just he will just give to that owner, which is a ball. So after that, after he successfully picking that ball and coming and just giving that ball to the owner or that person, then that person will just give him some reward. That means it might be just some food, or it might be just some meat or whatever, anything. After successfully completed that task, so that owner or that person that trying to teach that animal, that dog particularly, he will give him some reward. But if it is the opposite, that means if he is unsuccessful, if the dog is unsuccessful to pick that object and come to his owner and hand over that object, if it is not successful to do this task, so the owner or the person that's just trying to take that animal, he will not just hand over, or he will not just give a reward. Rather, he might be just punishing in a way of just by doesn't giving his reward or any other punishment mechanism. He will just teach that animal, that dog, by using reward and punishment. So that's another, or that most of the trainers use this procedure to train and to teach this type of animals. Interesting. He successfully hand over that ball to his owner. So finally, his owner will just hand over, or he will just give him his reward. Then, in a way of this procedure, this animal, but particularly this dog, will be successfully do tasks, unbelievable, amazing tasks for his owner. Different dogs are here playing each other. Are also like to be touched by their owner, by any person that they just take care of it. This rabbit is wonderful. By the way, as I told you before, the cat is meowing, or it just make a sound, which is a particularly meow sound, because of so many reasons. Maybe they are trying to communicate with you, right? Particularly to say hi, to say hello, or they might just want something. So if they wanted to just to get something, they will just make that sound. Or if there is something going on, if there is something wrong with them, with the environment, they will just give you, or they will just make this sound to you. Particularly, they are using this type of sound to make the person, or their take care of person, or that owner of or that person that adopt them, just they will just give this sound, they will just make this sound for him. or for her, or for particularly for that particular owner. So they're only, most of the time they are only using this sound for that person or for the peoples. But adult cat with another adult cats doesn't just make this type of sound. Meow sound is not only, they're not provided to these adult cats. So maybe adult cats, they are communicating with other type of sound vocalization, but this meow sound is particularly for that particular cat, and for the kindergarten, or for the take care of person, which is their owner. If you like, yeah. Here is a Kung Fu Master. There is a black cat with a cat who's sleeping on her owner's hand. By the way, there are different animals. You can just make them as a pig, as you see here. Here is, I think here is a rabbit. No way, this is a rat. This is a rat. A rat is also, you can make them as your pig. You hear that sound? That sound? That indicates this cat maybe just needs something, or he's just giving you some warning. You see, when the adult cat is trying to make sound, it's different that they just make a sound with people. This is a lovely parrot. They are also very smart animal. There is a dog playing. Here is a dog playing, maybe in the beach, or outside of the room. There is a collection of dogs which are sleeping together. They are really looking wonderful. Here is a dog with his owner. So there was no food. Here is my food. He said, "Where is my food? There were a food in front of me, but where is now?" Now these two cats are fighting each other. "This is my food," he says. There is a white cat running. This cat is angry with his friends, other cats. So funny.
给你，石头剪刀布。我靠！ 你不该赢，知道吧？来。
Can you imagine how this cat is just acting like this?
来，给你尖叫鸡，不要啊。来，给你小鱼干，不要啊。来，给你钱。
Also, the cats love money rather than they prefer to take foods or other meals. These cats like or they prefer to accept the money rather than other meals or whatever anything. Money, he says. Oh, my goodness. There is a little tiny cat. Sorry, cat. Can you see how much she's adorable? Wow. If I am little, I am very strong, she says. I'm not afraid you. What? She's so cute. He says, come on, fight me, fight me, fight me back. Oh. Can you see? She's throwing away every object. I think that she wanna just stay on that. She wanna just sleep on that. So she's throughout everything disappear on thinking that that's her bed. Oh my goodness. She's dying. Can you imagine? She will just again act like that kid. She's looking at herself on the mirror, but she thinks that there is other cat in front of her. Can you see how much she's beautiful? This little tiny puppy. Wow, these tiny little cats are so adorable. This cat is this. I think this dog is like so much this watermelon.
小可爱，乌云你坏坏，骑上我脑袋，熊熊你坏坏，总也多发呆。像一棵海草，海草，海草，海草，随波飘摇，海草，海草。是心跳吗？不是心动啊！糟糕，眼神躲不掉，像
This little cat is playing with her owner.
想要逃跑，我与你就好像彗星与地球正在相。
She's just trying to dance, you know. The owner is trying to sing some song, and the cat is following with the dance. What? How is she's fast? Okay, thank you for watching this video, this compilation video. Once again, thank you for that. Uh, on this video, we try to react on the compilation video of cats and dogs, and as well we try to give you some interesting information about these two lovely, amazing animals, which is cats and the dog. I hope you enjoyed a lot, and I hope you get some little information about the cats and dogs. So until next time, until my next video, bye bye. Don't forget, if you are not subscribing my channel, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Until next time, bye bye.